Hello.
Hi, good evening from
Oh, great. Yeah,
Yes,
this.
I'm so sorry, there was some problem here, so I could not log in earlier.
No, that's okay. So it's good that you connected. We don't
Yeah.
have any connection problems, so that is good. So
Okay.
if you're ready, we can start.
Yeah, sure. I'm ready.
Okay. Hello, dear viewers. Today, my guest is an incredible singer songwriter, music educator, entrepreneur from the northeastern region of India, Nagaland, Alobo Naga. Hello, dear Alobo.
Hi, namaste. Hi.
Namaste. You started singing at the age of 5. By the age of 11, you were already writing your own songs. Do you remember who introduced you to singing and what was your childhood like?
So I came from a community. We are Nagas, a community in India, in the northeast of India. So we are known for our music. So what happened was like Christianity came here very early. So we were introduced to Western music early. So everywhere we go, almost everyone is Christian. So it's always the church which inspire us to do music. Always encourages us to do music. So every family there is somebody who can play piano, there is somebody who can play guitar, and everyone sings. So I grew up in that kind of community. So I was always surrounded by people who love music, not really professional, but people who love music. So I was always inspired, and also the media, looking at the West, looking, listening to our favorite singers from the West. So that's how I was inspired. So I started singing very early. By the age of 5, I was already performing. By 11, I was already writing my own songs, performing my own songs. Yeah. So it's the community and the environment that I was brought up. So there's no particular person, that motivated me, but it was the community as a whole. Yeah.
Okay. You wanted to pursue music as a career, but back then it wasn't seen as a prestigious career path. So you did your master's from Delhi University and also got education in tourism management. Did you go studying with the thought that you would never do music again, or more like I will get a degree to satisfy family, but what after comes is up to me? And have you done music during university years?
Yes. So thanks for this question. So now coming back to my again. So I'm from a place called Nagaland. So everybody love music. Everybody do music, but no one will encourage you to do music as a career, because I won't blame anybody because there before us there were nobody who was doing music as a career. Everybody take it as a hobby, as a passion, but no one was like really like a successful in music to inspire people to take up music. So parents, everybody wants us to do government job, doctor, engineer. That was the ultimate goal, ambition that we were encouraged to. So just to please the society and family, I do all this extra degrees and certificates. So I did my master's in political science from Delhi University. I did my PG in tourism from IITM Delhi. And after that I came back home and I started working in those kind of firm. So everything looks so good, but at the end of the day I'm not satisfied, and back in my head I always wanted to be a musician. So I was never satisfied. I was successful in the other way, good money, good, I got my own car, drivers. I was really young when I started working. So everything looks good. But on the other side, at the end of the day, I was never happy. So I quit my job. And then 2010, I went full time music. Yeah.
I also have one question about your degree. Has any of your degrees helped you in your current career in a way?
Yeah, why not? Why not? So, especially the management helps me with the marketing, communication skills, and also the political science help me to be aware of the surrounding, because I'm a social animal. At the end of the day, so I need to know, I need to read, because I travel around the world. I need to know the politics, the
Yeah.
history of the world, to, so this really helped me, and also education really helps in in any career, and also, so again, I would like to mention that right after that, I quit my job and I also did music after that again. Yeah.
So actually, everything happens for a reason. And in
Yes.
2010, you formed Alobo Naga and the band ANTB and
Hmm.
launched your
Yeah.
first album in Nagaland. In 3 days,
Yeah.
it was sold out. What was your reaction to this success?
It was so surreal. I was not expecting that because, uh, 2010, social media was not so popular like now. Publicity was mostly the print media, and only few people comes up in MTV, VH1. It was not for everybody. But then, without anything, just through word of mouth and the print media here, album was sold out in 3 days, and that was so surreal. But again, yeah, it's music, so everything is possible. Yeah.
Your stage name, Alobo Naga, has a shorter name of your home state, Naga Nagaland.
Hmm.
In your
Yeah.
opinion, how is your music perceived in Nagaland?
So, as I said, Nagaland, we love music. Any genres of music, you will find fans here, from the folk to metal, from classical, Western classical music to pop. We love music. So my music again, I put my surname Naga not just because representing my people, but also I represent my music, my folk music in my song. So I'm a contemporary singer. I sing pop song, but you might notice, you might not notice, but the melodies I always try to get some Naga folk tune and put it inside an English song. Yeah.
1 year ago, you got an opportunity to hold a speech at TED and Talks about your career path and music. Could you tell more about this experience of yours?
So, like speaking in TEDx was is a dream for many people. So it was a dream for me, and it came true. I was invited. That was one of the bucket lists in my life, and I'm so grateful to God that I could take, and I had a very good experience, and his the response is good so far. Yeah.
We also talked today about the Western's influence in your region, Nagaland, and also in this TED talk. At the beginning, you talked historically how Western music influenced Eastern, including India's. What could you say about India's music industry's influence on Western music or in the world?
See, when you talk about Indian music, we talk about Carnatic music, we have Indian classical music, and Bollywood. Bollywood
Yeah.
is big. Then we also have the Bhangra, the Punjabi music. So lately we are Bollywood was always ruling the world. Not everywhere, but still, then there are a few sections of the world where Bollywood was ruling. But now we are so happy that it's becoming famous after maybe Slumdog Millionaire, J Ho, it's won even Grammy and even Oscar. So the influence is big these days, and now Indian hip hop scene is taking the storm. Recently, also there was some artist from India called Hanuman Kain. His music was there in Billboard. He's like topping the chart right now. So Indian music, not just in as a Bollywood or Indian classical music, but even Indian with our own take on the Western music. It's going now. There's an artist called Diljit Singh. He don't even sing English song, but he play Coachella. He play all the big festivals around the world. AP Dylan. He also sing Punjabi song, but it's going viral around the world. So it's like K-pop ruling. Now Indian pop is also coming around. Yeah.
I think it is great, especially during this time that we have internet and music becomes available to everyone, and you can listen to different genres of music and get the culture of the singer's background more, and that is really cool. So music has no boundaries, no limits.
Mhm.
You are a founder and director of Music A, also known as Alobo Naga School of Music. What is the most difficult thing for you in mentoring uprising artists?
I started this school in 2015. So I was traveling. I was in Hong Kong, and then that day I came back from a concert, and I was just asking myself, what am I gonna give back to the society? I'm gonna die one day, or what if I die tomorrow? What will I want people to remember me? So yeah. So I never had this plan before, but that day I was like, no, I need to go back and at least whatever I learned, whatever experience that I have, I need to go and teach the younger generation. So that's how I came with that vision. And 2015 I started, 16 I started the school. So challenges is yes. So now we are affiliated with Trinity College London, Rock School London, London College of Music. So everything is UK based, Europe based. But then what happens is like examiners comes from the other side of the world to conduct exams here. So it becomes very expensive for our student. So these are some, but then in terms of quality, we are so blessed to have good teachers, and now so we have trained more than probably 700 already students from our institute, and who are outside now doing music.
And that's great, and I wish you further success, and I hope that we will see your upcoming artists. On your social media, you posted that you also always wanted to try acting, and as far as I understood, that you got a role in the series Padlock 2. Could you tell more about this?
So I was blessed. 2022, these people came to Nagaland for an audition, and they needed a space, so they hired my school building. And I was not planning even to go for it. Then I went to the school just to check how things are happening because they're using my space, and I wanted to see that things are smooth. When I came there, the casting director was like, he looked at me, and she looked at me, and she's like, why don't you also try for audition? And I had no idea how audition is done also. Then she gave me a script, and she said, you memorize this, and then you come to the camera maybe after an hour. So I took the script, and what do I do? She just said, you go and read the script in the camera. So I went there 1 hour. I was just there with my wife, and I just memorized it. And I went inside the camera. We room, and then I started acting, and I don't know, my tears were just falling down, and I was just so much into the role. I even the tears start coming, and I was like shocked at myself. And that's how I was selected. And yeah, as I said, I've been so blessed. For TEDx was one of my dream come true. And acting, I always wanted to try acting. I do a lot of music videos, but then these are not even near to this in the film industry. So yes, I got the opportunity, and the series was released in Amazon Prime just recently, and it's going viral all over India right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Would you like also in the future take more roles? Oops. Oh,
Hello, hi, yeah,
hello. Okay, so now the internet connection is back. Okay, that's good.
yes.
Yeah, so the question was, would you like to take more roles in the future in this field, acting?
Yes, given a chance, why not? But at the end of the day, again, music is my first love. So I have to see that I don't compromise my timing with the shooting because acting demands a lot of time. Even for that small short role, they took 3 months of mine. So I was away from music for 3 months. So that was too much for me. But then, yes, why not? Given a chance, I would love to experiment. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are waiting. In one of your interviews, you said, if I achieve something, I forget that and think of another goal. What is your next goal?
My next goal is I'm working on the band's EP right now, which is releasing probably in a month. Also, my solo album is also working, so it will go one by one. And I also started my podcast, my YouTube podcast,
Yeah.
so it's going on the third season, the Alobo Naga show. And I'm very excited. My wife is pregnant and expecting a baby very soon. So
Oh,
these are the next plans
congratulations.
for. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, so we are looking forward. Yeah, that's great news. Okay, so we are coming to a part where I sing a Ukrainian song. But before, I would like to ask you whether you know some Ukrainian singers, writers, actors. I don't know.
I don't know much, but then I have worked with so many Ukrainian DJs. So I also have an event here, event company. So we host a lot of events, and most of the DJs are from Russia or Ukraine. So I have worked with a lot of Ukraine DJs
Oh,
in the past. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's cool. So I'm
Hmm.
going to sing a Ukrainian song by Hayat. So we are
Okay.
having Eurovision. Uh,
Hmm.
soon, and he was one. Like in Ukraine we have also vidbir, which means we decide
Okay.
who will go to Eurovision and represent Ukraine. So he was one of the
Okay.
contestants. He didn't I think he took 3 times part in this vidbir, but he didn't win. But still I think his songs are really good, so that's why. And also the winner of this contest, the group Zifferblatt are also very talented. They are going to represent Ukraine, but I'm going to
Hmm.
sing today a song by Hayat. I really like the song in
Okay.
Ukrainian.
Sure.
Говорила мати, не ходи гуляти, ой тікала з хати, як поляже спати, говорила мила, ходи поле гори, а на тому полі коїлося горе, забуде, забуде, бо не одно любе, бо не одно любе, а тебе забуде, 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 бо не одно любе, бо не одно любе, не любе, забуде, забуде, бо не одно любе, бо не одно любе, а тебе забуде, 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 бо не одно любе, бо не одне любе, не любе. Говорила, 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 не любила, не любила, ой, говорила, 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 ой, не любила, не любила, ой. Thank you.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So this was a small part of the song. I recommend everyone to check
Mhm.
out the full song.
Sure,
He
sure.
sings with this Ukrainian manner of singing, so not really a lot of singers use it nowadays, but I think it sounds really authentic. So, and
Mhm.
from me, I really thank you for taking part in this conversation with me. Thank you very much. It was an honor talking with you, and I wish you a further success. And also,
Thank you.
congratulations again on everything what is going on. Yeah, and
Mhm.
I hope that we will meet in India or in Ukraine after the war someday. So, yeah,
Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you so much for having me. And yeah, God bless. And everybody watching this, make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.